Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 27 years in the business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health Network, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Hamilton County Radio, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. From the Husky Dome, my name is Brad Silbert. To my right is Perry Williams, and Perry, girls basketball is underway big time here in Hamilton County.
Absolutely, and it's got off to a good start. Also, these two teams here, Noblesville Millers on the road here tonight, are 1-2 for the season. They got beat by Lawrence North in their first game, who last year, Brad, Lawrence North was in the state championship game. And also for the second game, they played Fort Wayne Snyder, came out victorious. And then the third game, you broadcast from the Mill against Northwestern, which Northwestern is probably one of the better teams in the state of Indiana.
It's going to be a very interesting race for the 4A state championship this year, Perry, mainly because the Northwestern Lady Tigers had to move up because of the success factor, the fact that they've won the state in 3A the last couple of years, and they have not missed a lick, coming out just very, very strong this year. So that is really going to make the race for the 4A championship this year very, very interesting. Talk about the Millers first. They come in 1-2, having lost at Lawrence North, as you said. Lawrence North, in the finals, played Fort Wayne Snyder at home and also Northwestern at home, and played. This will be actually the only 3A game that the Millers will play all season.
Yeah, both. The one thing about it, Coach Cherry and Coach Buckley, they believe in a tough schedule. They know that come February is our end goal to win a sectional championship and go on in that tournament. And so they have put together both 3A, 4A schedules that are very, very tough.
Now, you've had a chance to talk to both of these coaches here preseason, here at the beginning of the season, and how are both of the coaches sizing up their teams for this year?
Well, I think it's in the case of both sides. I mean, Noblesville's coming in here, and they're young, but they got some veteran players with the Millers and Abby Haley and Anna Kaiser. And the one thing about it, those two are the seniors out there, but everybody in the state of Indiana is talking about Ashlyn Shade, okay?
Oh, she is the real deal.
And she's got, the one thing about her, Brad, if you watch her on the floor, she has a very high motor. I mean, she goes all the time. Yeah. Doesn't take a play off. But on the other side there, with Hamilton Heights, they have a senior this year, and Bailey Runner. You and I have seen her a long time.
Jillian Oswald also. They got a big 1-2 punch. Perry, we're going to stop here now and turn things over to Greg Knapp, the PA announcer here at Hamilton Heights, for the introduction of the players and some special opening moments.
This past October, Maria Mitchell became the first Hamilton Heights football to have cross-country state finals. Maria finished 16th in the state and received all-state recognition and a medal for her accomplishment. Other outstanding accomplishments earned by Maria this past fall season. She was also the first female to win a cross-country sectional. And for the second year in a row, she was the Hoosier Conference cross-country champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Maria as a missionary at Hamilton Heights, before our varsity contest, 40 of our student athletes takes the opportunity to be a sportsmanship crew. Doing that honor this evening is Husky basketball player, Bailey Runner.
We wish you a great attendance at today's St. John's High School girls basketball. At the same time, we ask you to be positive and supportive of all the athletes, officials, and coaches. Please do not engage in sportsmanlike conduct or any other fault for today's contest or to draw negative attention toward your Sportsmanship has a case. Yours. Again, please let the players play, the coaches coach, the officials officiate, and the spectators be positive. Thank you for your help and cooperation.
On behalf of the Hamilton Heights community, our faculty, staff, administration, and our entire student body, it's my privilege to welcome varsity coach Donna Buckley, principal Dr. McCaffrey, athletic directors Leo Woolridge and Tony Boyle, and the Lady Millers of Noblesville High School. Also, on recognized David Husky Baseball, back for another exciting evening of Lady Husky basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters for the senior varsity contest. First for the visitors, the Lady Millers of Noblesville High School. Starting at the guard position, 5'9" freshman wearing number 12, Ashlyn Shea. Also at the guard position, 5'4" senior wearing number 22, Abby Haley. Also at the guard position, 8'6" junior wearing number 24, Valerie Miller. At the forward position, 8'11" senior wearing number 30, Anna Kaiser. And the other forward, 5'10" junior wearing number 43, Emily Wood. Donna Buckley. It's time to introduce your Husky starters. At an guard position, 8'7" junior wearing number 4, Also at guard position, 8'7" senior wearing number 5, Also at guard position, 5'6" senior wearing number 13, Peyton sophomore wearing number 30, Sue and Sarah, 6'3" sophomore wearing number 42,
We have the starting lineups for both teams, and as we were talking a little bit in the pregame, both of these teams have got some scoring punch. The Millers with Ashlyn Shea, the sensational freshman, who is averaging 21.3 coming out of 3 games. And those points, especially against Northwestern the other night, those were hard-earned for her.
Yeah, she's a great ball player. As you notice out here, Brad, she's jumping center for the Millers too. She can really get up. So this ought to be a very good ball game. Jumping center for Sydney Runyon's jumping center for the Huskies. And she's a sophomore. So you got a freshman and sophomore jumping center here.
Don't see that very often.
No.
Huskies control the opening tip.
Abby Haley
3 on
for
the
3.
way.
Abby Haley gets the first blood here for the Millers. And this is going to be a tough game, Brad. Oh, out of bounds.
Yeah, it was just right in front of us that Sydney Runyon just got her foot on that out-of-bounds line. The official's right there on top of it to make the call.
You'll see most of the night Abby Haley will bring the ball up the floor for the Millers. She's a senior. She's been at this a long time. She's played that point guard now for about 3.5 years.
Nice shot up there by
Miller.
Yep. So Mallory Miller picks up her first 2 points of the night.
No, I'm sorry, Emily Wood.
Yeah, I thought that was Emily Wood. But the Huskies turn it right back over to the Millers. Here's 3 on the way from Mallory Miller. That misses, rebounded by Wood. Back out another 3 on the way for the Millers, and they get the rebound once again. 2 offensive rebounds in a row. Coach Buckley will be happy to see that, Perry.
And that was the thing that Coach Keegan Cherry talked to me about before the game. They've got to dominate this boards. They got to hit the boards. They got to stay on these Miller basketball players.
Shade under the basket, does not get the roll. That one's finally rebounded by the Huskies. Michaela Moran and the Huskies basically without about their second possession of the game. Still no points on the board for the Huskies. 5-0, a little bit over 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Good ball movement by the Huskies into Runner. Runner all the way across over the outstretched hands of Jillian Oswald. Can see maybe just a little bit of nerves here at the beginning of this game.
This is a big game for both teams. And
yeah.
You can say whatever you want, 4A, 3A team playing each other, but this is a rivalry game.
They're neighbors.
That's right. And they know each other. They spend a lot of time with each other.
These
play
kids
summer
play a
basketball.
lot of, they play ball together all summer long. And that under the basket, Millers do not get a shot off. That one goes out of bounds. Last touched. I believe that was last touch by Bailey Runner.
The one thing you see here, Brad, that a little bit different than the Millers in earlier games, they're trying to go inside.
Yeah.
They're trying to challenge Moran in that middle. There's Shade for 3.
Ashlyn Shade with the 3-point goal. She has got 6 points, and we are going to take a 30-second timeout here on Hamilton County Television. And, Perry, you got one of our great sponsors.
Absolutely. We got many great sponsors.
Tell us about here.
Absolutely. Celebrating over 27 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200. And check them out on their website, LoganStreetSigns.com. Brad, the Millers have jumped out here in an 8-0 lead.
Yeah, 8-0 here early in the first quarter. And Coach Cherry, I think he just did not like what he was seeing and thought, I better get this stopped right now and see if we can stop it. Drive to the basket by the Huskies is no good there. Shot taken by Peyton Dissett. She misses. Miller's quickly down the floor. Ball goes off the outstretched hands of Mallory Miller.
Brad, Bailey Runner has played all 4 years here at Hamilton Heights, and right now she is very close to 900 points in her career as a Husky.
Well, she averages 9.5, so she's probably going to be able to easily get that this season. Under the basket, layup by Michaela Moran is no good. The Millers bring it down court. Abby Haley setting the offense for the Lady Millers.
I think
here comes Shade again. Back out high. Kaiser back to Shade. Shade with 1 3-point goal already tonight. Miller's out to an 8-0 lead here, 4:35 in the first quarter. Nice job of blocking that ball, not allowing that to get inside there by Michaela Moran. Millers will retain possession. That'll be Shade inbounding the ball, looking for help. Finally able to get it into Abby Haley. Haley setting it up back to Shade on the right side. Shade drives, puts the little jump ball in and just totally missed the basket, Perry.
Yeah, I think she's kind of hyped up here too.
We're about halfway through the first quarter, so I would expect that they'll start to calm down a little bit here. Huskies finally get on the board with Michaela Moran getting a 2-point goal.
That was a way too easy basket there for Moran. And she got open. Good job getting open and hit that bucket.
Well, at 6'3", she's got a height advantage over everybody else on the floor with the possible exception. The only one that would really be close to her would be Anna Kaiser. There's a 4-inch difference between the two. Huskies come back again trying to cut into this lead. We're going to have the first foul of the game called. That one is going to go against the Millers.
I think it's going to be Abby Head. Yeah, Abby Head, block.
Yeah, that'll be the first foul of the game, first foul of the half.
And now we got the second foul. Moran going to the line.
Emily Wood picks up the foul, so the Millers have picked up 2 quick fouls here, Perry. And Michaela Moran, who's a 92% free thrower, puts the first one up and misses. I guess I shouldn't have said she was 92%.
That's right. When we do that every time, the person misses it.
Danny Mendez getting ready to come in for the Millers. She won't be able to get in because Moran missed both ends of that free throw. Miller's under the basket. Shade again, gets it back out high. Clear lane there. Nice move.
Block by Moran.
By Mallory Miller, but Moran, as you said, great block there on there to prevent the easy layup. And that's going to bring Danny Mendez into the game for the Millers.
Anna Kaiser going out.
Yeah, Anna Kaiser going to take a little rest. 3:22 here in the first quarter, 8-2 in favor of the Noblesville Millers. Ashlyn Shade with the ball.
Mendez,
well beyond the
another
three-point
freshman,
key.
Brad. You know,
Yep.
not afraid to shoot the ball. She has a lot of confidence.
Donna Buckley's got a great freshman class here this year.
She really does.
Ashlyn Shade picks up her 5th point of the night. 5 points already here in the first quarter. Half of the scoring belongs to Shade. Huskies into the corner, under the basket to Moran. She goes up, and I think that's going to go against Mendez is what it looks like to me. We'll have to see who gets the call on this.
She got a little, she got a hand on the ball, but she also got body in there too.
Danny Mendez does pick up the foul. That's her first. 3rd team foul of the half, and that's going to put Michaela Moran back at the line for 2 more shots. 0 for 2 so far tonight. Now 0 for 3.
You know, one thing about it with Moran's size and her ability around the basket, she's going to get a lot of double-doubles this year.
Oh, yes, she is. She averages 11.5. That one looks a little better. So she finally broke the ice and makes the first of her 4 foul attempts. 10-3 now. Millers over the Huskies.
Haley Champion, a senior, coming in to give Moran a little bit of a breather here in the first quarter.
Ashlyn Shade out high under the basket to Wood. And Emily Wood picks up her 2nd field goal of the night. 4 points for her now.
Brad, this will be a good time for the Millers to go inside with Moran setting the bench because the Huskies don't have much size outside of Moran.
3-point try there by Peyton Dissett, and she missed bad. Will that be over and back?
Yes.
Yes, it was. I couldn't tell whether that was tipped or not. So the Huskies turn the ball over. 2 more substitutions. For the Millers in, Brooklyn Ely. For the Huskies in, Sydney Runyon comes back.
Brooklyn Ely, another freshman, Brad, coming in, seeing a lot of big-time minutes varsity here early in the season.
A lot of people in Hamilton County think that Donna Kegley or Donna
Buckley.
Yeah, wrong. I was going to say Keck, but that's years ago. Another layup miss there by Mallory Miller, but Donna Buckley. A lot of people say she brought in the best freshman class in the county this year, and so far they're living up to that reputation.
Kaiser coming back in, Mendez going out.
Gives the Millers a little bit more height again.
Yeah, they definitely, before the end of this quarter, needs to capitalize on that.
Long 2-point shot by the Huskies misses. And who's in there for the rebound but Ashlyn Shade?
She loves to push the ball up the floor, too.
That one last touched by the Huskies. The Millers will retain possession. Another substitution for the Millers. Caitlin Ely is coming in.
Big sister of Brooklyn Ely.
Yeah. Senior sister.
That's right. Caitlin's had a tough year with injuries and sickness and everything, so she's just get back in basketball shape. So she'll only get better throughout the season. Very, very good competitor. Anna Kaiser traveled.
She traveled. She shuffled the feet. She knew it. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Welcome to the Husky Dome. First of many girls and boys basketball games.
Oh, it's exciting, man.
Or I should say the second. Well, actually the third. I'm sorry. We had Snyder and Noblesville the other night. So first game for you and I together.
That's right.
You were up in lovely palatial Wisconsin the
other
other night.
Yes, but actually nice play there.
Beautiful move there by Michaela Moran.
A nice assist by Oswald.
She's got all 5 of the points for the Huskies so far.
Man, she's only a sophomore.
Yep.
She's going to get nothing but better, I can tell you that. She works very, very hard at it in the off season.
Perry, just follow Ashlyn Shade for a little. She plays with
she wears you out.
She plays with such poise and maturity and so quick.
Yeah.
That one was tipped, and it looks like Anna Kaiser will be going to the line for 2 shots. First foul of the night called on the Huskies, and that's going to go on Peyton Dissett.
You know, Brad, in the last 4 or 5 years, you and I have been very blessed to see some great girls basketball players.
Mm-hmm. Kaiser gets the first of 2.
You know, we watched many games of the 2 gals up at Michigan and Kaiser and Amy Delk up there. And then, of course, we got
a lane violation there, so it wouldn't have counted if she would have made it. So,
and, of course, you know, we've seen many times Sydney Parrish, and she's a great one.
It's going to be an interesting year for the Royals this year, Perry. They lost a lot of talent in, not to take anything away from Sydney. She's a heck of a ball player, but she had such a tremendous supporting cast last year. To the basket, laid up and good. Nice move there by Bailey Runner to get the field goal, Perry. She did a little bit of zigging and zagging there to get that in there. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Can the Huskies get a shot off? Here's a desperation 3-pointer. It misses at the buzzer. So at the end of the first quarter, it's the Noblesville Millers 13, Hamilton Heights Huskies 7. We'll be back on Hamilton County Television.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to the Husky Dome. It's the Millers 13, the Huskies 7. Hey, Perry, in addition to basketball, well, we're staying nice and warm tonight. There's some outdoor sports going on Hamilton County Television, and if you'd like to catch up on the football, on some of the regional championship games that are going on throughout central Indiana tonight, tune in to Hamilton County Television Game Day. We're going to have about 4 or 5, I think it's somewhere 4, 5, or 6 different games that we're going to be spotlighting that fans can tune in and catch up on what's going on in IHSAA football. But We're nice and warm here in the Husky Dome tonight, and I kind of like it that way a little better now, Perry.
Absolutely, Brad.
Huskies with the first possession of the second half. Good ball movement by the Huskies. Peyton Dissett. Chloe Henderson in there now for the Huskies. Kyla Moran back in.
Setting it back up with Bailey Runner.
Runner trying to set the offense into the corner. Nice move there by the Huskies, and that was
set.
Peyton Dissett gets the 2 points.
13-9 now here, start of the second quarter.
We talked about this should be a pretty good game.
Caitlin Ely for 3.
Yeah, 3 for Ely. That's her first 3-point goal of the season.
Yeah, she's had limited action because of an injury.
Huskies had cut it to 4. That one is going to count. And Bailey Runner is going to go to the line for one shot.
The young lady's a pure athlete, Brad.
Yes, she is.
She's pretty good on a softball field, too.
Yeah, and that foul's going to go against Emily Wood.
So that's 2 on Wood, right?
Yes, it is. So Bailey Runner going to have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. 6:49 here in the half. 15-12.
Good old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah. Just when the Millers look like they're starting to edge away, the Huskies seem to cut that lead, and then the Millers will go back out by maybe 2, 3, or 4 again, and just seem to be going back and forth. Here's Kaiser with the short jump shot, no good. And we got a foul called here, and I think that's going to be on Michaela Moran.
Yeah. Fouled McKenna Monday. McKenna Monday's checked in. She just came off the state championship girls soccer, so she's got to get back into basketball shape.
Here's Kaiser, tries to lay it up, and she gets fouled on the way up. And I think that's going to go on Peyton Dissett.
Yeah. What is that, 2 on her? Yeah.
Yeah, that's her second. Third team foul. It's going to put Anna Kaiser at the line for 2 shots. Kaiser with the only 2 free throws she's had all season came in the first quarter, and she was 1 for 2. She missed the first one here. See if she can get the second one. She misses both.
Runner on the rebound for the Huskies. Basket right here will tighten it up.
Yes, it will.
Real tight.
3-pointer can tie it. Huskies trying to keep this thing close. Oops.
Oh, tripping foul on McKenna Monday.
Yeah, Monday's going to pick up the foul.
She's hurt.
She went down hard. I don't think that there was any ill intent or anything on that, Perry. It's just that they kind of got their feet tied up. To be honest with you, I'm not sure who that is down there on the floor. I don't have a 34 on my roster.
I think it's, I don't want to say yet. I think I know who it is, but let's just hang in there.
The officials doing the right thing here, clearing the teams off the floor, giving the athletic staff and the medical staff plenty of time to attend to the injured player.
One thing about it is that the one Keegan Cherry's team's not very deep. So
he's going to need some assistance getting up there.
That's Oswald, Jillian Oswald.
Well, she must have changed
Maybe she got blood or something on her,
Okay.
Brad. I really don't know.
Yeah, because she was number 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who it is. That's going to hurt the Huskies.
Yes, yeah, that
She had a whale.
takes their leading scorer out of the game for right now. And she is walking off under her own power, which is always good to see.
Runner with the basketball.
McKenna Monday picked up that foul. So that's going to put more pressure on the Huskies now.
Foul on Mallory Miller.
So Mallory Miller will pick up the foul.
Momentum seems to be swinging a little bit to the Huskies
Yes, it
side
is.
right now here in the second quarter.
That's also the 7th team foul. So the Huskies will be in the 1-1 for the rest of the half.
Cassette, a pretty good free throw shooter.
She shoots 75%.
One more here, 15-13 here. I'll tell you what, the way Keegan Cherry, and we've seen him play many times, you know, if he can hang tough, you know, he's tough to beat, especially in the Husky Dome.
I remember a game we did here just about a year ago between the Huskies and the Fishers Tigers. Came down to the last shot of the game. 3 on the way from the Millers for Abby Haley. She misses, rebounded by the Huskies, and Haley Runner's bringing the ball down.
Huskies is kind of taking the Millers out of the flow of the game on
Yes,
offense.
they are. Double teamed. That works. A nice steal there by Mallory Miller.
Wow, what a that's a big play. That's a big move.
Ashlyn
right there by the
Shade
freshman.
made that look easy, didn't she?
Yeah.
I've got her with 7 points already, Perry.
Kaiser, I think they're pushing foul here. Let's see who it's going to be on. 32.
So Michaela Moran picks up her first foul. That's only the 4th on the Huskies.
That's her second, the board says. On Moran.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I put it down in the wrong place.
No, that's fine.
I was one line off. There's Ashlyn Shade with a miss. Rebound by Mallory Miller. And the Millers get the ball back again, and there's a foul called here. And that one is going to go on Peyton Dissett for the Huskies. That will be her third, and that is the 5th team foul of the half. But this is getting very, very serious now for Coach Cherry and his team with Jillian Oswald in the locker room already, and Peyton Dissett has got to
be careful.
Yeah, be very, very careful.
Because she's still got 4 minutes here.
In the half. I mean, normally they'd probably be taking her out already.
Absolutely.
She'd probably be out the rest of the half. There's a steal by the Huskies. Huskies come up with the ball, and we're going to have a jump ball called. And it looks like the possession is coming back to the Millers. Timeout, Hamiltonites. That'll be a 30-second timeout. Perry, what do you got to say over there?
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provide you with that same-day service and those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on noblesvilletrophies.com.
Well, Perry, the Millers have got, to coin a phrase, a golden opportunity here right now against the Hamiltonite Huskies with Bailey Runner on the floor Peyton Dissett on the floor with 3 fouls on her, and Jillian Oswald in the locker room.
No, she's out there now.
Is she back out again? Okay. Well, that is very good to see that she is back out there.
Yeah, because that's a very talented young lady.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that she was checked out and everything is okay. She travels, turns the ball over, but the Millers still with an opportunity here. And it looks like Peyton Dissett is on the bench now.
Oh, she most definitely. She needs to really set this whole second quarter, really.
Well, with Jillian Oswald back in the game, Perry, that makes a lot of difference. With her not in the game, it gave Keegan Cherry a very, very tough situation. 3 on the way for the Millers, missed by Mallory Miller. And we've got a foul called, and that one is going to go against,
I think, Monday.
McKenna Monday?
Yeah.
McKenna Monday picks up her second foul. That is the 8th team foul of the half. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 for McKenna Moran. Moran is 1 for 4 from the line so far tonight. Normally shoots 92% from the line. Boy, that one just kind of, I thought she had that.
I did too.
Abby Haley setting things up. Over to Brooklyn Ely. Back outside to Mallory Miller. Shot on the way. No good. Nice rebound there by McKenna Moran. Huskies with a chance to cut this lead or tie it all the way down the court. They got to Bailey Runner. Oswald, who is now wearing number 34 rather than her normal number 4. And the Huskies with a chance, turn it over.
Anna Kaiser with a steal.
Shade over to Ely. Brooklyn Ely, the freshman, her first score of the night is a 3-point goal.
And the Elys each have a 3.
They certainly do. That one's tipped by the Millers, but the Huskies retain possession. Runner all the way across to Haley Champion. She misses. Millers recover the ball. Get it into the hands of Abby Haley to set up the offense. Here's another 3 on the way from Ely. She misses. I should say Brooklyn Ely misses. And we've got a foul. No, I'm sorry. We had an out-of-bounds play there. I thought we had a foul called. Mallory Miller is back. Chloe Henderson is back on the floor for the Huskies. 3 on the way from Ashlyn Shade. She misses. Have to see who that goes to, and that is going to end up going to the Hamilton Heights Huskies. 2:22 here in the first half. Perry, you're going to get an opportunity. I have a special guest here at halftime.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dr. Derek Arrowwood. Always great to talk to Dr. Arrowwood.
Well, there's so much going on out here in the Cicero Arcadia area here in northern Hamilton County, the way this area is growing. And Huskies trying to set it up. Over on the side, 3 on the way from Chloe Henderson. She misses, but that's recovered by Brooklyn Ely. Over to Shade. Shade along the side. Gets it to Abby Haley. Back to Brooklyn Ely. Abby Haley down under the net to Anna Kaiser, and she misses, but she's fouled by Michaela Moran. That's going to be number 3 on Moran.
So the Huskies have 2 of their starters in foul trouble.
Yeah,
here.
both
3
with
each.
3. Dissett and Moran both with 3 fouls. Anna Kaiser's going to go to the line and shoot 2. She is 1 for 4 so far this night from the line. Now 2 for 5. The only 2 points Anna has got have come from the free throw line tonight. Kaiser misses the second. Huskies get the rebound. They're down by 7, under 2 minutes here in the first half. Huskies and the Millers from the Husky Dome.
Nice play.
Nice
by
move.
Julia.
That was a great move by Jillian Oswald to get it under the basket to Haley Champion, and she gets her first 2 points of the contest.
Oswald's limping.
Kaiser, she got fouled there. I think that's going to go on Haley Champion.
I think so. I think you're right.
Looked like she got her little bit of hip activity there. Yeah, that'll be on Haley Champion. That'll be her first. Anna Kaiser will go back to the line for 2 more shots. Misses the first.
Boy, she's having a tough night at the line here this first half.
Gets the second. Three for 8 from the line tonight for Anna Kaiser. Long three on the way from Oswald. She misses. Recovered by the Huskies. Here comes Champion under the net looking for help. That one's going to go back. That's going to be a backcourt violation. The ball will go out of bounds to the Millers. And that will be along the baseline, since she touched it closest to the baseline. Miller's out in front by 6. Just a little bit over 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. IHSAA Girls Basketball brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. Glad to have you with us tonight. Miller's missed the shot, recovered by the Huskies by Haley Champion. Bailey Runner sets it up, but the Millers promptly steal the ball. Shea gets it over to Brooklyn Ely, and she sinks another 3. That's 2 3-pointers for Brooklyn Ely tonight, and that's both coming here in the second quarter.
And that's basically what's built that lead here for the Millers is Brooklyn Ely's 3-pointer. Nice
move there by Jillian Oswald. That's her first 2 points of the night, and you can see that she's
in pain.
Yeah, she's a little sore there, a little bit gimpy.
Yeah, but she's a battler. She'll try to
under
work
15 seconds. Anna Kaiser with the jump shot. And Anna Kaiser has got her first field goal of the night. Huskies have got to hustle here. 3 seconds on the clock. That's going to be it. At the end of the first half here from the Husky Dome. 27 for the Noblesville Millers, 18 for the Hamilton Heights Huskies. We'll be back with our halftime activities after this on Hamilton County Television.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
back here at the Husky Dome. I got my guest today, one of my favorite people in Hamilton County, Dr. Derek Arrowwood. Welcome, Dr. Arrowwood.
Thank you, and welcome back to the Husky Dome.
I feel very, very blessed because this morning at 5:30, when Noble Coffee had their celebration on WTHR, I got to talk to Beth Niedermeyer, and now I get to talk to you. And Dr. Mundy is up there in the stands too, rooting on.
As is former Sheridan Superintendent, Dr. Doug Miller's up there as well.
So we got
Tony Euler in the house. And
man, we got some
Coach Peckinpah is here for the boys Millers, and his wife,
yeah,
Haley Peckinpah, whose name's on our board up
That's
there
right,
for being
that's
one of
right.
our all-time leading scorers when she was Haley Cook. So
That's right. You got one that looks like may go on that board this year in Bailey Runner. She's got right at 900 right now. So
and Bailey is, she's the middle of the Runner sisters. Her oldest sister is at Purdue and studying tourism and was a great basketball player and a great student. Her younger sister's in 8th grade and is a really good player as well. And Bailey is she's an excellent basketball player, but she's a better kid. She's crazy smart. She can one of those kids that can go any place and do anything, and a really nice kid as well. Super family. Her mom was on the Benton Central team that was state runner-up. That was fun to go back there last year, and I think Bailey dropped 32 on her mom's former school. And, her mom was part of our coaching staff for a while, and her dad was a player as well, and just a good family. And Bailey's one of those kids. I'm sure she's thinking about playing basketball at the next level, but she'll be good at whatever she does. And 10 or 15 years from now, she may not be playing basketball, but I'll take
she'll be very successful.
I'll take stock in Bailey Runner.
You know, the one thing about it, in talking to Coach Cherry in the interview last week, I said, off the air, I said, Coach, you're going to go a long time here with the Runner family. I mean,
That's right.
You got Cameron coming in for 4 more years after Bailey goes out.
Yeah, and again, Cameron's he's 8th grader, but really good, solid player, but also a great kid. And what a super family. I mean, those are the kind of people that make up the Hampton Heights community and are real supportive of course, Dawn, Bailey's mom. Not only was she on the Benton Central state runner-up team, she's also a phenomenal math teacher at our middle school. And her mom's the department chair of our math department at the middle school and has done quite a bit of staff development with our team and helping us get even better at teaching math at the middle level. And just really good, solid people that really contribute to our community. And again, I love watching Bailey play basketball. I loved watching her sister play basketball, both of them, a big one and a little one. But I'm just really proud of the kind of person she is and the kind of student she is and what she'll contribute later on in society.
You know, that's sometimes, Dr. Arrowwood, sometimes that we kind of forget when they're out here on the basketball floor and playing, but you got some good kids. I mean, there's some good kids in this school that work very hard. And like you said, they're really going to shine 10 years from now when they're out in the corporate world or they're back here at Hamilton Heights in this area, making this community grow.
Well, and what I tell all our coaches when we interview, I'm the final interview before we hire our varsity staff, and they don't like it. I told Bud Wright this when I was superintendent at Sheridan as well. I don't care if they win a game. What I care about is that they develop young people into great adults and that they learn the life skills on the court or on the field or on the golf course that make them better humans later on. I'm looking down at Sid Zabrowskis, who's a freshman golfer, made it out of sectional this year. She was the first Husky golfer to make it out of sectional on the girls' side since Katie Gelhausen, who went to High Point University on a full-ride golf scholarship. Katie is graduating from High Point University in 3 years with a degree in entrepreneurship. She's already developed some gadgets you put on your cell phone that she's got it patented. It's in production. And Katie is a phenomenal golfer. Made it to the state meet.
Yeah.
But she's not making a living playing. Now, she might. She could still, she's got some broadcasting interest too. I think she may do that. But just, a great kid. She was a great athlete for us. And the beauty of our programs too are that not every kid that we have here is going to be
Katie Gelhausen or Sid Zabrowskis or Bailey Runner, but there's a lot of kids that are sitting on that bench that are learning those life skills that will go on to contribute. I was one of those kids that was sitting on the bench in the JV games back in the early 80s, and Coach Reed wouldn't put me in. But
that was the only thing holding you back, wasn't it?
That and playing defense, apparently. But, I really learned a lot playing for Bill Reed, who's passed away, but, a legendary man, a legendary human that taught me a lot about discipline and perseverance. And I think about guys like Mike Jenkins, who taught here for over 40 years, who was an assistant coach for us for a long time, and now he really helped me. And Jan Hoke, who was my golf coach in high school, who, still comes up and asks me about how things are going. And, I was never a very good athlete. I was always wanted to be a good athlete, but I learned so much more by getting to play athletics at Hampton Heights. And we've got kids. I'm looking down there at Shanna Moffett. Shanna is a senior. She has not stepped off the bench tonight. She probably will not play tonight. She has the opportunity to go play soccer at Lincoln University in Illinois, and she's going to be a missionary someplace. Now, I don't think she's going to be playing professional soccer, but she's learning life skills on and off the court or in the field with Coach Kaufman, our girls soccer coach. They're really going to set her up for future in life. And plus, she comes from another phenomenal family. Her dad's the pastor at Arcadia Christian Church. Her mom's our athletic secretary. Just really good people that really make a difference, not only for their own kids, but also in our community.
Well, before the game, you honored a pretty good cross-country runner, and Maria Mitchell, too.
And I always talk about Maria Mitchell because I always say she's really fast, but she's even a better kid. Maria Mitchell is the first Hampton Heights girl Husky to qualify for the state cross-country. She came in 16th in the state. She's just a junior. And, again, her sister went to Manchester on virtually a full ride because she's a great kid. She also runs track. Her middle sister is at Grace College on a full ride just for being a great kid and a great student as well. And Maria can do anything. She's a great kid.
Soccer player.
She won the sectional in cross country, sprinted to Newcastle, and then we won the sectional. She's the only kid I know that's won 2 sectionals in one day. So
yeah,
great kid.
the one thing about it, she's only a junior too, so she's going to be back. And the one thing about Maria Mitchell is, that sectional has Carmel,
Sure.
It has Noblesville, it has Fishers. That's a good sectional.
And if you want to see her in the summer when she gets done running, she's working at the boat dock in Cicero. That's the kind of kid she is. Great family.
Well, thank you, Dr. Arrowwood.
Okay.
We never have enough time for you. We're gonna have to do hour shows for you.
Have a great night. Go Huskies.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We're starting the second half here. The Millers have got the ball. Abby Haley, the Millers are leading 27-18.
Perry, I could have just gone on out to the car and headed home, and you guys could have just
done
this thing.
But it's wonderful to interview a person like Dr. Arrowwood with the passion he has.
Millers take the first shot of the second half and miss. Ashlyn Shade.
I think she's getting a little frustrated. But she's going to have nights like this, Brad. When you're a freshman, you're going to have nights like this.
Well, I've got her for 8 points so far.
And it's a bad night.
Mm-hmm.
But, we saw it with Sydney Parrish. When she was a freshman.
Oh, yeah.
She had freshman nights. But, boy, she also had some great nights.
Oh, yes, she did.
Same way with Emily Kaiser and Amy Delk. We watched all those girls play a lot of basketball so far. So,
well, speaking of Amy Delk, we'll see her old team, the Carmel Greyhounds, here. Is it the day after Thanksgiving or the Saturday after Thanksgiving? I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the day after Thanksgiving. When they go down to Fishers to play the Royals this year.
I'll tell you what, Laura's going to surprise some people down there at Fishers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's surprising us.
No, not at all. Bailey Runner goes to the net, gets the field goal, and picks up the foul, and that's going to be number 2 on Abby Haley. So Runner will have a chance once again for the 3-point play.
She already has one.
Now she's got 2 of them. 3 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight, there.
What a great kid Bailey Runner is. That whole Runner family. In fact, That's what Dr. Arrowood was talking about, how great the runner kids have been here at Hamilton Heights.
Here's Shade with a miss. She just seems to be a little bit off tonight, Perry. Just a little bit short, maybe a little bit of fatigue.
Well, and I'm not making excuses for them, but Abby Haley and Ashlyn Shade do not come off the floor.
Bailey Runner picking up things for the
so they're right
here.
back in this ball game.
They are
27-23.
Miller's looking to get some points on the board. Yet to score. That's going to be a backcourt violation. I didn't think that had been tipped. Coach Kegley is going to take a 30-second timeout. And Perry, why don't we hear from Community Health?
Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775 or ecommunity.com.
Perry, the Huskies have come out here and put 5 points in a row up on the board here and trimmed what was a 9-point lead for the Millers down to a 4-point lead here in the first couple minutes of this third quarter.
Absolutely. And the Millers didn't come out with much fire here, it didn't seem like to me, these first 3 minutes of this.
Bailey Runner has come in here and really taken charge for the
Huskies. And she can do that. She is
nice shot under the net, but that one's taken away by the Millers. And
Champion's going to pick up the foul.
I believe, yeah.
That's her second.
Yeah, Haley Champion picks up the foul, number 2 on her.
Well, the Millers need to get a basket here. Really in that second quarter, Brooklyn Ely came in and hit a couple threes and really made the difference in that second quarter.
Kaiser back out long for a 3. And Mallory Miller gets her first 3-point bowl of the night. 5 points on her for the night now. So just as quick as the Huskies were getting close, the Millers rattle off
a 3. It puts them 7 up.
Yep.
Nice rebound by
Kaylee Roten, this freshman for the Huskies into the game. Ooh. Again, Ashlyn Shade playing aggressive out there tonight, but she just couldn't get her hands on the ball and ended up knocking it out of bounds, and the Huskies will take possession of the ball back. That's going to be a jump ball with the possession arrow pointing toward the Noblesville Millers. So the Millers will get the turnover. See members of the Cook family here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nate Cook. And
Nate got hungry so he had to get him something to eat real quick.
He didn't drop anything off for us, did he?
No, he sure didn't.
Yeah, I'll talk to him at church on Sunday.
Another 3 for Mallory Miller.
Miller got her 8th point of the game. And the Millers out to a 10-point lead now. Huskies got close, but they just could not get over the hump. Another rebound by the Millers and the Huskies. That's tied up between Bailey Runner and Anna Kaiser, and the possession will go back to the Huskies.
That was one thing there. Kaiser got the rebound. Bailey Runner jumped right in there and tied it up, and there the possession arrow's there, so they got the ball back. Those are the little things that you just don't know.
Bailey Runners is just a smart ball player.
Oh, yeah. She sees the full
That's going to be a double dribble. Yep.
Yeah, Bailey Runner sees the floor Keegan Cherry's been saying for 3 years now, Bailey Runner is one of the most underrated guards around Central Indiana.
Abby Haley will pick up that turnover on the double dribble. She just lost control of the ball.
Mallory Miller.
That was
not a good foul.
No, that was not a good foul at all.
I think maybe she lost her balance a little bit and fell right in, kind of.
Mallory Miller picks up her second foul. I've got the Millers with 3 now here in the second half. Just under 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Welcome to IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. 3 on the way for the Millers. And Mallory Miller picks up that 3, and that's going to be her 11th point of the game. And the Hamilton Heights Huskies are going to take a full timeout. We'll be back after this message on Hamilton County Television.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait.
Welcome back to the Husky Dome. I'm Brad Silbert. Immediately to my right is none other than the world-famous Perry Williams, fresh back from Badger country up there in Wisconsin. And we're enjoying a great basketball game here tonight. Millers have jumped out to a 13-point lead here in the third quarter. Just about 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the third. Coach Cherry took a timeout to try to settle his team down to get some things rolling. And unfortunately for the Huskies, they turn it right back over to the Millers.
I think that was travel on champion.
Yes, it was. Abby Haley setting up the offense for the Millers. Emily Woods, Ashlyn Shade. Millers had the hot hand tonight. She was thinking about shooting again. Woods loses the ball. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession on that one is going to go to the Millers.
Once again, Bailey Runner all over the floor.
Yeah. Donna Buckley out there urging her team on. Ashlyn Shade with the ball. Back to Abby Haley. Millers turn it over. Bailey Runner setting the offense. Runner into the corner to Champion. Champion all the way across. Dissett had it for a moment. Back out to Runner.
Huskies are a very patient basketball team.
That's a long 2 by Chloe Henderson. She misses. Huskies come back up with the ball. And what a takeaway there by Abby Haley. Here comes Shade. Ashlyn Shade picks up her first points of the second half. She's in double figures now at 10. Tipped by the Millers. Recovered by Emily Wood.
Ashlyn Shade can flat out jump.
Here's 3 on the way for the Millers.
Shade
once again recovered by the Millers.
Pass.
Under the basket.
Oh.
Can't get it to go. And we're going to have a foul called. I believe that's going to go against the Millers, Perry. Let's see who they're calling here.
Shade, no. Yeah, Ashlyn Shade.
Ashlyn Shade, she picks up her first foul of the game. 14 fouls now on the Millers.
Brooklyn Edie coming back in the game for the Millers, replacing Emily Wood. You know, Brooklyn in that second quarter, hit 2 3-pointers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 in a row.
Yeah, kind of opened it up for the Millers a little bit.
Three on the way for the Huskies. In and
oh my
out.
Gosh.
Nice recovery there by Chloe Henderson, and we've got a foul called.
Brad, that shot went in the cylinder and popped back out.
Yes, it did. Yes, it certainly did. And that one, I believe, is going to go. Yep, that's going to be on Abby Haley. That's going to be her third. Fifth team foul of the half already for the Millers. Under about 1:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Huskies trying to cut into this 15-point lead.
Wow.
A little bit of contact there, but
no call.
No harm, no foul.
That's right. Miller's got the ball. Here comes our good friend Richie Hall from the Hamilton County Reporter.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
He certainly is. In fact, we were talking about up in the stands earlier before the game how good Richie does with high school sports.
Three on the way again from Brooklyn Ely. She misses, but the Millers recover the ball. Here's three for Abby Haley. She misses. But it's last touched by the Huskies. Millers will retain possession. It's going to be Abby Haley to inbound the ball for the Millers.
I see my grandson come back from the concession stand with a big pile of food.
Takes after his granddad, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he better not eat too much. He's got a tournament. We're going to Zionsville tomorrow for 8th grade basketball.
Here's a tough one on the Huskies. That's going to be number 4 on Peyton Dissett. Ashlyn Shade is going to go up there with 2 shots. She misses the first one.
Shoemaker coming in for the Millers. This is her first appearance tonight for the Millers. Another freshman, Brad.
Shade gets 1 of 2. I've got her with 11 points.
By the way, the Millers have 4 freshmen in there. Only junior Mallory Miller's the only upperclassman. The rest of them are freshmen. So, like you said, Brad, the future looks good for the Millers.
Yeah. Bailey Runner trying to set the offense. It's been a rough quarter for the Huskies so far, Perry.
Yeah. But
another deflection there. That was Mendez who got her hand on it. Shade has got it beyond the three-point line. Will she connect? No, does not get the roll. Millers get another shot up there, and that one's Caitlin Shoemaker. Shoemaker doesn't see a lot of action, but she gets her first 2 points of the game, and we're under 20 seconds here in the third quarter.
Foul.
And we have a foul called.
Maybe on Miller.
Let's see who they're going to call this on. Going to go on Mallory Miller. You were exactly right, Perry. That is number 6 on the team. So Huskies will get the ball out of bounds. But after this, they'll be shooting at least the 1-and-1 for the rest of the game. Huskies with only 1 or 2 team fouls so far. Runner. Millers have got it. Under 5 seconds on the clock. Shade's got to do something. They got to get a shot off here. Here's Brooklyn Ely. She gets a 3 at the buzzer. So at the end of 3, it's the Noblesville Millers 44, Hamilton Heights Huskies 23. We'll be back after this on Hamilton County Television.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to the Husky Dome.
Well, Brad, you know, in all the quarters so far, I mean, the Huskies climb back in, and then the Millers just answer the call. I mean, they get it down 3 or 4 points, and then they come back.
Mm-hmm. 3 on the way for the Huskies. And I believe that was
that's Roden.
Roden?
Yeah.
One of the freshmen. Her first points of the night.
There's a lot of freshmen out there on that floor.
Yep, yes there is. Haley Kaiser shoots. She's fouled. She's going to shoot 2.
I think the foul's on Runyon. Yeah.
Yeah, Sydney Runyon picks up her first. 3rd team foul of the half. Anna Kaiser will be shooting 2 more.
Maybe this is her end here.
Yep.
She didn't do well at the other end, but this may be her end, Brad.
Anna will be playing basketball next season up in Kokomo at IU Kokomo. Two for 2 so far in this quarter for Anna Kaiser. We've got her with 7 points, Perry. Ball is lodged there in the goal. So by rule, that turns into a jump ball. Something you don't see very often, Perry.
No, you sure don't. You sure don't.
You wonder if maybe that ball has lost a little bit of its air pressure or something. It's maybe getting a little soft. But Millers bring the ball up court. 20-point lead. A little over 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Nice save by Mendez. Back out to Haley to set it up. Back in the corner to Brooklyn Ely. Under the basket, Anna Kaiser gets it back to Mendez. Here's Shade under the basket.
Nice pass right there to Anna Kaiser.
Kaiser puts it up, misses the first one, gets the rebound, and gets fouled, and she'll shoot 2 more.
I think it's going to be on Dennison. Yeah.
It's going to be on Lexi Hayden for the Huskies. First time we've seen her in the game tonight.
You're right, yeah.
Did she get that first one, Perry? Yes, she did.
Yes.
You're right. She's doing much better in the free throws at this end. 4 in a row now. Not that I'm trying to jinx her. 22-point lead for the Millers. Just under 7 minutes remaining in this one. That should have been a double dribble, but it was not called. Now a double dribble is finally called. Kind of a little bit of a makeup call there. Kaylee Roten with the double dribble. Here comes Abby Haley down the floor. Kaylin Ely under the basket. Once again, Anna Kaiser is shooting. As long as she keeps making those free throws, Perry. I mean, it'd be nice if she could make them the three-point way.
Yeah.
But Rutan picks up her first 5th team foul. That'll be 2 more for Anna Kaiser. She's got 5 in a row now, so she's broken our HCTV jinx, Perry.
That's right.
That one rolled off the edge of the net.
In the lane too fast? That has to be it, right?
Yeah, I believe there was a lane, yeah.
No foul. Called the foul on Emily Wood. That's her third.
That's her third. 7th team foul of the half. So the Huskies are going to be at the line. And that's going to be number 10, Lexi Hayden, shooting. Hayden with her first free throw of the year, misses. Anna Kaiser with the rebound. Ashlyn Shade, she's in double figures tonight, but really off of her mark as far as what she'd been doing earlier this season, Perry.
Yes.
Another three on the way for the Millers. That one bounces wild and rebounded by Bailey Runner. Runner's going to take it all the way and try to make the layup. She does not. Good rebound by the Huskies. Runner once again. Long three on the way from Roten, and she gets it. Kaylee Roten.
That may be why the freshman's up here.
Yeah, that's 2 3-pointers for her here in the fourth quarter. Nice move there by the Millers under the net.
That's Wood. That's going to be 4 on.
Yeah, that's going to be on Emily Wood. That's going to be her 4th. Going to be the 8th team foul. We'll be shooting a 1-and-1. And I believe that's Lexi Hayden who's going to go to the line for the 1-and-1. She missed the front end of a 1-and-1 just a couple of moments ago. 49-29. Millers ahead. Hayden misses the front end. Ashlyn Shade. Shade wants to turn around, puts the shot up off the backboard and misses. And we have another foul called, and that one's going to go against the Millers. And will we be shooting a 1-and-1 again, Perry?
Yes.
And that is going to go on Ashlyn Shade.
That's her second.
Yeah, 9th team foul of the half. Bailey Runner will be going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
McKenna Mundy coming back in the game for Emily Wood, who has got, 4 fouls, right?
Yes, she does. Bailey Runner makes the front end. She's now in double figures for the night. Averages 9.5. She's got 10, misses the second. Millers go end to end. Smooth move there by Abby Haley. Picks up her 5th point of the night. 51-30, 5 minutes remaining in this one. Runner runs the distance and picks up the 2 points. A dozen for Bailey Runner. Haven't seen Jillian Oswald out there, have we, Perry?
No, we haven't, and she's not even on the bench.
I imagine she's getting some ice on that knee or ankle.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Under the net, Shade turns around, misses.
Tough night for the freshman.
Nice rebound there.
But she's still got a lot of points. She's in double figures, right?
Yeah. 3 on the way for the Huskies.
Man, that gal's hot.
That is a long distance 3. Kaylee Roten, she's got 9. All 3 of them 3-point goals here in the fourth quarter, Perry. A lot of great young talent here on the floor tonight. Shade. Miller. Back to Kaiser. Kind of Monday out there now. Anna Kaiser in the corner. Miller's just kind of taking their time and playing keep away now, Perry. Take some time off the clock. Anna Kaiser lays it in. Oh my. How did that ball not go down?
Man, that was a good play.
Wow.
Everything was perfect on that except going through the hoop, Brad.
Here come the Huskies. Runner back over on the side. In the corner, 3 on the way. That was Lexi Hayden who missed, rebounded by Ashlyn Shade. 3:10 on the clock, 51-35 in favor of the Millers. That one last touched by Ashlyn Shade. Couple substitutions coming back into the game. That'll bring Michaela Moran back in for the Huskies.
So we got Monday, Miller, Haley, Ely, and Ashlyn Shade for the Millers.
Here's Runner out on the side. Nice move by Moran. Michaela Moran comes into the game and promptly gets her 7th point of the game. Here's a 3 on the way. Going to get the bounce? No, unfortunately for Mallory Miller, she could not get the bounce. And the Huskies come up with the rebound. Bailey Runner setting up the offense. That's a kick ball. That won't go out of bounds for the Huskies. 2:27 left here from the Husky Dome. Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams, our Hamilton County television crew. Will Wofford on the controls tonight. Lucas Lacone back there on the camera. Thanks to the guys for their great technical support this evening. Jim Wofford back at Master Control in the...
he's doing game day tonight.
Yeah, in the penthouse studios of Hamilton County Television there on South 10th Street.
August is back in
August
studio helping Jim do game day. Because we're still playing football here in Indiana.
Yes, we are.
Regional action.
3 on the way for the Huskies, missed by Moffitt.
Ely comes up with a rebound.
Yep, Kaylin Ely. Haley trying to set the offense. Shade. She takes a 3, misses. Now, most people wouldn't be unhappy with 10 points, but I'll bet Ashlyn Shade is probably saying to herself, why can't I get this ball to go down?
Yeah, 10 points and she's a freshman, man.
Yeah.
Most players would kill for that, but she's going to be awful disappointed.
Well, she's averaged 21.3 through the first 3 games of the season against 3 quality opponents.
But you're going to have nights like that.
Yes, you are.
Well, what? Last week Sid had a tough.
Yeah, she only had 15 points.
Yeah, at Southeastern.
Mm-hmm.
1:42 left here. Miller's up 51-37 here in the 4th quarter.
Sheena Moffitt picked up her first foul of the game for the Huskies. Both teams shooting now with the remaining 1 minute, 29 seconds. Kaylin Ely, Moffitt. Nice block there. Millers get the ball back, do not get the roll. Great job under the net there by Michaela Moran to recover the ball for the Huskies. Shayna Moffitt with it. 3 on the way for the Huskies, a little bit short. The Millers end up with the ball. That's Kaylin Ely. All the way down court to Mallory Miller. Miller back over to Abby Haley. Back across the court, back up front to Mallory Miller. Miller takes a 3 and misses, but good rebound there by Kaylin Ely. We're under a minute in this one. Ashlyn Shade with the ball beyond the 3-point line. Looks like the Millers might be content with just running this down, although they got 3 subs waiting to come into the game. Nice block there by the Huskies. Great block there by Sydney Runyon. Huskies come up with the ball. Bailey Runner brings it down. She has it knocked away, but gets it right back. Kaylee Roten with it. All the way across to Runner. She's going to take a long 3. She's short. And Sydney Runyon tried to save the ball, but just could not do it. 3.6 remaining in this one. The Huskies and the Millers, and that will do it. Final score, Noblesville Millers 51, Hamilton Heights Huskies 37. Perry, Your thoughts on the game, sir?
Well, I mean, it's kind of what we expected. It was a hard-fought game. The Millers came out victorious, but they certainly didn't play well. Hamilton Heights, the injury with Jillian Oswald, that's big.
Yeah, that definitely hurt, and certainly hope that she's that whatever she did have is minor, and she'll be able to get back and play again very quickly. Well, we'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 27 years in business. We'd like to thank our other sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health Network, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Hamilton County Radio, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. On behalf of Perry Williams and our technical crew of Will Wofford, Lucas LeCain, and our executive producer Jim Wofford, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from the Husky Dome.